Now, ABR family and viewers, news circulating that Jamaica has a case of leptospirosis. It is said that this person drank water from a tank. Blessings, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, there's a rumored first case of leptospirosis in Jamaica, as well as a public service advisory from the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce of unfit food being missing. So people eat the unfit food. And more on the Buju Banton and Minister Vaz saga. Please stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Now, ABR family and viewers, news circulating that Jamaica has a case of leptospirosis. It is said that this person drank water from a tank and was in the Westmoreland area, now transferred to the University Hospital of the West Indies. Let us take a look at what leptospirosis is. Leptospirosis is a bacterial disease spread through the urine of infected animals, causing flu-like symptoms such as fever, headache, muscle aches, vomiting, and red eyes. It can lead to severe health problems like jaundice, kidney failure, and meningitis, and is transferred by contact with contaminated water or soil through cuts or mucous membranes. Prevention involves avoiding contaminated water, vaccinating at-risk pets, and taking precautions for those with high exposure risks, like animal handlers. Symptoms: initial phase, abrupt onset of high fever, chills, headache, muscle aches, abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea, or rash. Severe second phase, after an initial recovery, some may develop more severe symptoms including kidney or liver failure, meningitis, or lung problems. Other potential symptoms: red eyes, jaundice, and a rash. So we know that things like these would have been expected after the passage of a hurricane that dumped some 30-35 inches of water. Whole heap of devastation, especially in the hard-hit areas, in the hard-hit parishes, and a whole heap of dead carcasses, dead bodies all over the place. We expected things as these: water all over, people not being able to get safe water to drink. And when we heard a Dr. Dawes, calling on the government to sort out, those areas in a timely manner, to remove the people out of that area and clear the area in a timely manner. We say those who are not trained medically, those who don't understand the field of medicine, them would even try to do little research, them run out and them believe whatever them politician God tell them, right? And that a law for them. Well, the reality is that these things will happen because the people them a drink water that's contaminated. We even seen the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce putting out a public advisory stating unfit food products missing after Hurricane Melissa. The Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Jamaica's business ministry, is advising the public not to purchase or consume rice, flour, red kidney beans, or cornmeal that may be circulating by unauthorized sources. Following inspections after Hurricane Melissa, 4 seized containers stored in Portobello, Montego Bay for disposal were found missing or damaged. These products had been declared unfit for human consumption. So people, please be aware. We have some little low-minded people go around. We seen the other day police intercept a vehicle with 4 dead carcass of cows, and the driver fled the scene. If he never have ill intent for those, why would he be running away from the police? But with the return of a Ronald, let us see if this government will, take heed and at least listen to this man. His track record can be proven, and so he was a very good, or still is a very great disaster expert. Global disaster expert Ronald Jackson has returned home under a United Nations assignment to help steer recovery from Hurricane Melissa, the most destructive storm in the island's modern history. Melissa struck Jamaica on October 28 as the most powerful system ever to do so, claiming at least 45 lives. It damaged more than 120,000 buildings, displaced some 90,000 people, and left losses estimated between 900 and odd to $1.1 trillion. Because we're seeing them justifying a move where the Prime Minister puts the ODPEM in the office of the Prime Minister. And with them even doing that, claiming that there's not enough, trained persons to fill certain posts. With them even doing that, putting ODPEM in the Prime Minister's office, them still not make one. So we need experts who can get the job done. So let us hope that they will listen to this man. The opposition have sent recommendations to them. Them do what them feel like. We see in the private sector, along with other commerce businesses, sending recommendations to them, and they don't want to take heed. So let us see if they will listen to a Ronald Jackson. And I can't stress enough that they need, to have called the states of emergencies to ensure that food supplies are being distributed in a orderly fashion and an orderly manner. Because we're seeing Dennis Meadows over there in Trelawney stating that the greedy and the vulgarly opportunistic are receiving care packages many times over at the gross expense of the well-needy. Some of us are depravedly selfish, #vultures. We have to allow other persons to get care packages too. We can't have the same persons collecting 10 and 20 care packages and others are left out, cannot even receive one. And so we need soldier and police presence in these badly affected areas in order to ensure fair and evenly distribution. Now, a quick update on the back and forth as it relates to Buju Banton and the Minister of Energy and Science, who is also one of the chairperson on the Hurricane Relief Committee. We seen him run out on a press conference and him rubbish what Buju Banton claim, basically wanting to say the man a liar. But after Buju hit back, we don't hear nothing more from the minister. But we see him minions them we jump up, we make him seem as if him a god. Trying to, disrespect Buju Banton. And we see them try to put, some big stove in a barrel. Them people are really have sense? Them people are really have sense? A big entertainer like this will try to, help out the people who were badly affected after this hurricane. We not see all know this a minister don't take a sweetie out of him pocket. We not see him post nothing because we know them love posts. Him not take a sweetie out of him pocket. Me not see no footages or no post of him taking out nothing out of him personal, funds to aid any victim of this hurricane. But remember, say them do it to Shaggy already, where did I do so much humanitarian work for Jamaica. Remember, them do it to others, So, to themselves, who is a Buju Banton? But then, minister, the people them want to know who you are, vouch for. You vouch for the thieves them, or you vouching for the poorer class of people, or the affected persons. Because you come out very strong, but yet still Buju responded after your press conference and you say nothing after that. Right? We even hear some of them say, You know, them send barrels all heap of time and nothing no missing. And I came across this post and the lady says, some a jump on people post about them send barrel and nothing no take away. That's because una send mushroom soup, old brock and pupina. Nobody no want that, not even who it a send to. No found in argue with nothing good for true. Some things when me see people take up and say them a send in a barrel go give all them family. A send go give people. Just for say yeah them can send a barrel. One bag of arms house. One bag of sitting with a dump. One barrel of rubbish. But you no want come disrespect the efforts of a Buju Banton. Do this! Daryl Vaz and beat Buju Banton. See him send down. He must send down this weekend one of the container house to assist a family that has been displaced. You hear how much family displaced? Over 90,000. So do this and beat Buju Banton. One Buju Banton, one Gargamel.
Let me take time out just to indicate that there was an unfortunate post yesterday by a musician indicating that there were some wrongdoings in relation to the cargo that came for relief. While I welcome all efforts and attempts for persons to help in small, medium, and large ways, fact of the matter is that we must have an accountable system. And I want to publicly state today, without fear of contradiction, that I did an overnight investigation, including cameras and including the custom broker who handled the shipment. And I want to make it very clear that the shipment left the airport intact as it came, fully wrapped, and everything that was there left the airport in the custody of the charitable organization. It went to a warehouse in Spanish Town, which the government has no involvement in whatsoever. So as far as what we did in terms of making sure that the goods that were meant for the people, the poor suffering people, were delivered. And I want to thank all of the airport staff that continue to work so tirelessly under the worst strain and pressure to make sure that we manage all of these cargo flights in a smooth and efficient manner. I am the first one to say that it's not perfect because we are now overburdened with more flights than we normally expect. However, we are doing our best, and I'm going to ask for everybody to please just do what you are doing and do so in the best interests of the people of Jamaica, and do not cause mischief or nuisance, because I will be there to defend the government as long as it is on the seaside or the port side. Absolute rubbish was posted, and I say so without fear of contradiction. And anybody who wants, come to me and I will give you the evidence.
Guess what, folks? We have another unit ready. This unit's donated by Buju Banton. Thank you, Buju, for donating this unit. That's one of our windows, of course, a light switch. We have plugs on both sides of the unit. And this one you'll see also leads to an overhead light. And the light in the corner is a solar light, which we have a remote. So even if there's no power, you'll still have light. Let's head and check out our bathroom, which has a door. We have the basin, of course, a bathroom mirror, another window, and a toilet, and a nice sizable shower. We have our light switch, and this is our 1-bedroom unit, and it will be ready to go and will be delivered this weekend to a family in need.
ABR family and viewers, what says you in the comment section? Remember to fill up the comment section, leave a like on the video, share out the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. On the road to 50k, help me to get there. Please stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Happy Friday. Big up on yourself.